What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Hit that sub button. So today's video, I will be touching up all the wiring stuff, all the issues, like my blinkers up top are not working. This back one's on, that one's not working. I'm also going to show you guys this chalk that came in. This chalk, got it on Amazon. It was like 10 bucks. Got a magnet. It has a magnet on it. Just hopefully it doesn't. It'll probably fall off if I'm riding and stuff. So, but yeah, got the chalk. I'm gonna test it out in a little bit. Another thing, I ordered a choke cable that will come out to here. I was planning on maybe making a hole here, and that way I could just pull it from one side. So that'll be later on when that part comes in. Alright, so I found out what's going on with this light. This wire from inside must have came loose. So I'm gonna try to resolder this.
A few moments later.
Alright, so just like that, it's on. So got this battery right here, connected, negative, positive, and you can see it works. So now I just gotta throw this back on the bike, not pull these wires, and then see if she works with the bike. All right, guys, so it's on. Just gotta turn the switch, and it's working. All of them are working. So the turn signals are all set. Just gotta rewire the license plate bracket, and I was messing with the carbs. That's why the tank is like this. I was putting these clamps on so they don't move. Choke's coming in a few days, so I can make the hole on the other side and then route it that way and just, you know, pull it. So basically what I'm doing now, the wiring down here, this is my ground for the license plate holder, and then these are just the wires for like the brake light and the license plate light. So I'm gonna finish this up real quick and I'll be back in a few. Alright, guys, so it's the next day. I'm still working on this license plate bracket. For some reason, I don't know what's going on, but the license plate bracket's not, the brake light's not turning on, and the license plate light is not turning on. So I tracked it all the way back to this wire. So it has power to the license plate, it just doesn't work. So I gotta tear this apart and see what's going on inside, just like the turn signal that I did yesterday. So I'm gonna tear this apart and try to figure out what's going on inside. It has nothing to do with the wiring, so it was never a wiring issue, it was a part issue. All right, so I got this wire right here in a harness. It's wrapped around the bottom. It's got a zip tie here, and it's gonna come out through here and attach to these wires. So I figured out what's going on with this. The black wire, which is the ground wire right here, is not working. You can see it's like, it's ripped.
A few moments later.
All right, guys, so just like that, I got this soldered, and this wire started to rip right here, this white one. So what I'm gonna do is just keep going with the electrical tape, and then I'm gonna put everything back together, but everything looks straight. Test it out real quick. All right, guys, so the tail light's working. It's on. I hit the brake. Brake's on. So turn signals work, brake light works. All right, guys, so I'm moving on to these bolts right here, the gas tank bolts. My threads are kind of jacked up, so I suggest you guys get one of these if you building bikes or whatever. You can see the difference between those threads. So I don't know if you can see this, but I have to rethread all those bolts. This one, the two up top, and I have to rethread the one on the chassis. Suggest you guys get this. This does help a lot when it comes to like building bikes and stuff. So I'm gonna rethread these and I'll be back in a few. I'll show you how it came out. Another thing, I already got this screwed in. That's not going nowhere. Got 2 bolts, washers, and then the sleeves on the bottom. So that's not going anywhere. Battery straight. I just still got to get the strap for the battery. I believe I have one around laying from like these parts bikes that I get. So I'm gonna finish up these bolts real quick and I'll be back. Put everything back together. This bolt right here, I had to grab a new bolt, just grabbed a longer one. The threads inside on the chassis, was just using the screw tool, was using this M8 1.25, which is this one with this tool right here. And I just screwed it, like the threads were all messed up, so I basically just rethreaded it. Came out perfect. The 2 bolts on the gas tank were ruined from threading it into this, rethreaded it, and it's good now. So everything's straight. Like I said, guys, if you're building any type of bikes or whatever, you need this. I'm not sponsored by Harbor Freight, but it's a tool that's cheap from Harbor Freight. It was like 20-30 bucks. I suggest you getting it instead of going crazy and, you know, dealing with strip bolts and all that stuff, or something that's stripped on your chassis. Suggest getting it, a couple bucks. Never go wrong. All right, so I got this off of Amazon. It was 10 bucks. I'm gonna put it down in the description in case you guys want to do this. So it was 10 bucks on Amazon. When I got it, I pressed this button and it just shot all the chalk out and it broke into like 4 pieces. So just be careful if you do get this, that there's this, it's spring loaded. So if you just press the button, it's gonna shoot the chalk out. But I got the pink, so I'm gonna just scribble some stuff, just make some flames. Yeah, not that great at drawing, so, but you get the gist. So it wipes off pretty easily. Let's see, my hands are a little sweaty, so comes off pretty easily. So I'm liking this. I might get different color chalks. Grab a rag real quick, wipe it off with the rag. Comes off pretty easy, you see that? I'm probably gonna get a few other colors, leave it on the tank. If I go to like a car meet, bike meet, whatever, I'll let people write whatever they want on it. I know my cousin's gonna do something pretty gay and probably draw like penises or something, but. All right, guys, hopefully you guys can hear me. She's been on for like 5 minutes, so hopefully the gas is actually getting into the carbs. So take it for a quick test drive. She feels pretty good. She's not popping like she was before. Well, there's a few pops. I think she's dying. I don't think she's getting any gas, so I'm gonna have to turn around. Yeah, she's bogging. I'm holding the gas up to see if she gets some gas, but yeah, she's not getting gas. And she died. So yeah, guys, I guess it looks like I'm gonna have to fix that gas problem. Yep, looks like I'll be walking her home. Alright, so I'm rolling down the hill. Got a little push start. Alright guys, so I got some parts in the mail. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. So I got a clear fuel line hose, which I'm gonna put on the carbs so I can make sure each carb is getting gas. And then I got a choke cable which I'm planning on putting on this side, making a hole, and just, you know, so I can be able to pull it in and out from this side. All right, so I got the tank off. Just got to get these 2 fuel lines disconnected, but I got to be careful because I don't want to get any gas spilled down here. Also, I don't know if I showed you guys, but all the paint that was like peeling off on this side, I repainted that, painted some of it down here. All right guys, so I got the gas tank back on, opened up the fuel. It has fuel inside the filter and in the carbs. I'm gonna try to show you guys the fuel line. I don't know if you can see the fuel line right there. It has gas in it. So both sides have gas in it. So I'm hoping that's straight. Another thing I did was the choke cables that I ordered. I basically just took it apart, used the old wires because they're shorter, with the old fittings at the end, and basically I just used like the new part from here to here, and I just switched it because look at how long the wires were compared to these. So now I can just fish this through here, and then you know, route one to this side and the other to the other side. So I gotta figure out what size hole I'm gonna cut. All right guys, so I got the choke cable installed. Everything's connected. I'm gonna turn on the bike, but first let me tell you guys how I did this. As you saw in the video, I was drilling a circle, then I had to make like a little slash. I don't know if you can see that. I made a slash with my grinder, cut a line down, didn't scratch anything, cut a line down, and so I could pass the cable in. So choke works. Still waiting on the part that pumps the gas into the carbs. I ordered it off of Amazon. It said it arrived. It never arrived. So instead of waiting the next like couple days, whatever, I'm gonna end the video here. Hopefully once I get it, I can test the bike out. So it's pretty much all set. It's just needs the gas going into the carbs and like the speedo wired, and then just clean up the bike. And I should be all set to ride, and make sure, you know, all the little kinks and stuff here and there are fixed. Like breaking it in, making sure that the bike runs good and doesn't leave me stranded. So I'm gonna end the video here, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't mind the drawing. My cousin wanted to be funny. He drew something else down here. I don't know if you can see it like from the shadow, but yeah, he's a weirdo. Hope you guys enjoyed me pushing the bike down the hill as much as I enjoyed it. So yeah guys, hit that like button. It'll help the channel out. Sub if you're not subbed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Night, bitch, open up. The money calling, so you better go.